Do you see how real the middle parting looks? And I'm not wearing a wig cap. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a wig review from Main Wishes, and this is the Grace wig. She's right behind me. So beautiful. I love this wig so much, and I know a lot of women are looking to have a hair change for the new year, and I thought this was the perfect one to show you guys because this is the wig that I've had this wig for a while now. I've shown this wig onto my channel before, but I felt like it was the perfect time to show you this exact color, this wig, why I tend to gravitate it towards it more than the other wigs that I have. I love this wig. Every single time I'm going out, this is the one that I know I'm going to put on. I'm going to feel confident in. This is the one I wore for my birthday. And so it speaks volumes whenever you talk about a wig that you wore for your birthday, because your birthday is such a huge event. So just trust that this is the wig that I am in love with. And the color is just amazing for the new year. It's not too shocking, it's beautiful, it's natural, but it's also on trend. If you guys know me, I love talking about trends, colors that are coming in, but I don't want something that's going to age you, or I don't want something that's going to feel a little bit too much, a little bit too shocking, wiggy even. And I look for colors that are going to be super, super natural, where people are gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, do a double take if you even tell them that you're wearing a wig. I wanted to show you guys a wig that you guys could wear and just feel super, super confident in. And this is the one that I go for all the time. I find myself wearing her over and over again just because of how easy she is to put on, how natural she looks. The color, when you want to be a little bit of a blonde but also a brunette, this is not black, okay? Sometimes you get wigs and it has the darkest root ever. The root on this is oh my gosh, a brown, but it has so many notes to it. It looks so beautiful. It's not a shocking, it's how my hairdresser would basically do my hair. And then you have those front pieces. So it just looks like you're starting the year off right. And it's so beautiful. You can get different lengths. You can even cut these if you wanted to and you wanted to put bangs. Because it is human hair, you can cut it, you can dye it, you can do whatever you want, put heat on it, and it's going to last you forever. But this is the reason why I keep going back to this wig over and over again. So I'm going to put it on just to show you. There's just this one reason that I tend to know, I just know that if I put this on for a night out, it's going to look real. Because of this reason. Let me pull her forward. Okay. Do you see how it is sitting on top of my hair? It is sitting on top of my dark hair. I don't have a wig cap or nothing like that. And I do have a widow's peak. Okay, so my widow's peak comes really, really forward, and it always shows in almost every other wig that I wear. Sometimes I even have to shave it. So this way it doesn't pop through. But do you see how real the middle parting looks? And I'm not wearing a wig cap. And the reason is because it has a fake scalp on the inside. And this is what makes this look so real. So I'm gonna move it around and show you guys exactly what I mean. So I can put it this way, I can put it this way, and I'm just gonna lay it right here where I naturally would have my line, and it just always looks amazing. I always have it off a little bit, off center my line. Put it here as well. It's one of my favorite things because I know whenever I'm going out, I don't have to worry about my wig cap kind of slipping backwards and showing underneath my lace on top of my wig. I don't have to worry about putting foundation or painting in my hairline, trying to make it look super, super realistic. I don't have to worry about any of that. It's basically a wig they could just throw on and it looks super real straight out of the box. I haven't cut the lace onto this yet. It is very simple because it does have HD transparent lace. So whenever you do cut the lace, it just looks, I thought I stopped filming. That's why I paused for a second. I got so scared. I thought I wasn't filming anymore. So whenever I do cut the lace is so transparent, so clear that it doesn't really matter where I cut and how I cut the lace, because it just looks good no matter how I cut it. Honest, I can cut this sloppy and it's going to look so good. So let me go get my scissors and just show you. These are the type of scissors that I like to use. They're just very tiny, very small, very precise, and they cut really good. I do need to get a new pair though that are a bit sharper. But we're gonna cut the lace together. I'm not gonna make it long. I'm just gonna show you how simple it is and talk about the wig just a little bit more while I do it. So yes, okay, this one has the lace on, and if you're wondering, well, you said that you've worn this multiple times, why does it have the lace on? Bethany did send me a new one. I'm so lucky because I ended up giving the original one, the original Grace wig that I had. I was wearing her all the time, but there was one girl that was in high school and she has alopecia and she really needed a wig, and this one just looked, I like pulled it out. I showed her a few wigs. She didn't find any from all the other companies that I work with. She didn't find any that just felt like her. And so I pulled out Main Wish wig, I pulled out Grace, and I was like, here. Like, it was so hard for me, but I'm like, you have to try it. It's amazing. She fell in love. She looked so good. And the way that she smiled in the mirror, it was hers. It was hers. So I told Bethany that, and she sent me a new one. So I'm able to cut this one again with you guys. I do have to bring it a lot more forward and like push my hair back. There you go. There, my hair was in the way because I don't have a wig cap on. But I'm just going to follow basically the hairline of the wig. You could do this on your head or off your head. And I leave actually this part here because it looks super real and it kind of is like an anchor and holds it down. So you see how fast that was? You do not need somebody to cut your lace. You do not need help with it, trust me. It's that simple because the lace is so transparent, because it matches my skin complexion completely. And if you guys don't know what color you should get for your lace, because on Main Wishes they do have, and any other website, but I'm talking about Main Wishes specifically, they have different lace colors. Like this one is the transparent one. That's the best for fair skin. If you have fair skin and you're lighter than me, trust me, like if you see right here, I didn't put any bronzer. Like I'm super, super light. And this lace, I think I put it on my hands to show you guys, and I'll put the clip on right here. But I put it on my hands and it matches me perfectly. But if you guys need a darker color, a darker lace or anything, she does have those options. And if you need help, you could just reach out to her, and I'll put her email here on the screen so you can reach out to her and she can let you know what would best suit you and your skin complexion so that you have this type of effect as well, where just like the lace just basically disappears. No matter how, like this is 4K, and no matter how close up I get, you can't see those round holes that lace has. So if I show you guys the lace really close up, you guys can see lace has these holes, but you can't see it when it's on my skin. It's like the perfect match. So I'm just going to move my ear. My ear is tucked underneath the wig right now. I'll fix that after because I don't want to snip it or have it in the way. So again, just doing this, looking in my viewfinder, like in the iPhone, and cutting away. And there you go. And it looks so good. You can even go closer to the hairline. Like I have the lace right here. If you want, you can go even closer. This is good for me. This looks amazing. And it just blends in and it looks so natural. This is why it's one of those wigs, like whenever I wear it, it's like one of those wigs where you wear, nobody's gonna know that you're wearing a wig because of the coloring that it has. The coloring that it has is one of those trendy colors that's not gonna age you. It's very beautiful. Now, whenever it comes to the style of the wig, you can kind of see that she has some waves. The wig has waves and it's just so beautiful. That's Bethany. Like she already styles it before she ships it out to you. She styles it and that's how you're going to receive your wig as well. So if you're nervous and it holds the waves really, really well, I feel like this side could use a little bit more. Maybe I can go in with my Dyson and create just like one more curl in here, but it's so pretty whenever it arrives to your door. It's already styled and it already has some waves. So if you want this exact type of look, you're going to get that as well. And then, so whenever it comes to the details, let me share the details of this wig with you, because some people just love all the details. They know about wigs and they want the deets. So this is 100% virgin luxury human hair. It is so soft, guys. It feels amazing. There's no snags. There's nothing that's making it feel wiggy or heavy, and also it has 150% density. So whenever it comes to the density, if you do not know anything about this, I used to think the higher the density, so the more hair, I thought was the better option. I thought that's what luxury was. I saw Beyonce, she had wigs on all the time and her hair was just so big and beautiful, and that's exactly what I wanted. But then when I would receive wigs with really, really high density, I realized really quickly that it felt like a wig. And whenever I put on wigs, they felt like wigs. If I went out in public, I felt like everybody could tell because it was just so big, but I didn't know it at the time that that was the issue. So I learned that 150% density, whenever you have hair with like less density, it gives off, but like you're kind of in the middle. So there is lower density, there's medium density, and then there's high density. I feel like this is between low and medium because it looks like a full amount of hair, like dream hair. It looks like I have natural hair, but like kind of like with extensions type of look. So that's what I'm calling kind of like a medium look, because it feels so natural. It's very light. It doesn't feel heavy. It's not super thick. If I make like a ponytail, it looks like a natural amount. Whenever I go to put it, like tuck it behind my ears, it's not pushing my ear forward. It's not like a whole bunch of hair just pushing it, you know, like a really big density type of wig would. And whenever I move my hair, it flows really natural, which is like why 150% density is so important, because you're gonna get the most natural look you can get. Now let me show you guys what you want to see. This is the most important thing ever whenever it comes to wigs for me, is if I can go up straight up to the camera, go like this, and lift up and down, up and down. You see how the hair looks like it's coming straight out of my skin? That's because there is no dots in sight, which is called knots. And that's where the hair meets the lace and they like tie it and they make like a knot. There is none. You cannot see them at all. And that's because they bleach the knots on this wig and all of their wigs. And to get a brown colored wig that has none of these dots, it's so hard to come by a company. I'm talking, there is so many companies out there that sell dark colored wigs and they have knots, and they're like over $1,000, and they all come in with knots. It drives me crazy. But this company, you're not gonna see a knot, like not even in the middle parting. Sometimes you'll get knots into the middle parting. There's none here. There's none if you like move the hair around. There's none in this section. There's none here. There's no knots. They do bleach it, and it is a glueless top cap. So that just means that it's going to fit your head all day long. It's not going to slip back. It has these adjustable bands and these little kind of clips on the inside, and it also has a big comb at the nape of the neck. So you're able to have that comfort of it's going to stay in place all day long right here. It's just like kind of goes into the hair. If that bothers you, you can snip it out. You do not have to have that comb in, and you can remove it. So this way, if it's itchy to you, it bothers you, it hurts you, you can snip it out or you can keep it. Another little feature that is my favorite about Main Wishes is, I've talked about this so many times, so I feel like sometimes I overdo it, but I feel like you guys know by now my favorite thing about this, and that's why I left it to like the last, was these little V-shaped ear tabs right here. So on the inside there is these V-shaped ear tabs around your ear, and it kind of just scoops around your ear and it's able to hold the lace down. So this way, when you're budging and you're moving and you're going like this, your lace is not being flipped into the wind. You ever get a lace front wig and you cut around and then all of a sudden it's beautiful up here, but right here at the ears you can see lace. And not like a little bit of lace. A little bit of lace completely normal. But I'm talking about when you have the lace that just like lifts right off of you and it's like moving back and forth as soon as you move and budge, and you basically have to babysit it all day long because you feel like it's going to show. This one, because of the V-shaped ear tabs, it does stop that altogether. So you don't have to worry about people constantly looking at like a lace appearing, and it just gives you that confidence of, okay, this is really going to stay put all day long. I don't really have to use glue. If you are somebody that doesn't know how to glue down your wigs and you are a complete beginner, this is the wig for you. This is going to be basically the best thing you ever invest in because it is going to save you so much time and you're not going to feel overwhelmed by wearing your wig. You're going to feel like I can actually pull this off, and that's why I love wearing these ones. That's why I wanted to share for the new year this exact company, because this is the one that I reach for over and over and over again. I can take very like hard wigs and make them look realistic, but if I don't have to and I have that like option, I'm gonna go for this one over and over again because it just looks so real and I don't have to do anything. So if you're looking for super bold, thick hair, this is probably not going to be the wig for you. But if you're looking for a very natural, trendy color that's going to make you pop out, but also not in a bad way, in like a wow, she has really nice natural hair, and make it hard for people to detect that you actually have a wig on because it looks like a salon did it and it looks like real hair, the way that it flows, the way that it's dyed, the way that it looks. This is going to be your wig. It's the Grace wig from Main Wishes. I'll link her down below in the comment section and down below. Now, if you guys do not know Bethany and you've never heard of her before, you're new to my channel, I want to play you her story right here, and after that it'll be the end of the video. So I'm saying bye for now, and I'll play Bethany's story for you.
What is up, you guys? My name is Bethany. I am the owner and founder of Main Wishes, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about our story. When I was 21 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. After my first round of chemotherapy, I lost all of my hair. In retrospect, I think that losing my hair was the most devastating part of going through cancer. And maybe not so coincidentally, a year prior to this, I was enrolled in cosmetology school. One week, my instructor taught us how to make wigs that we later donated to the Cancer Society. So when I lost all of my hair due to chemotherapy, I remember that class. I was determined to return to some sort of sense of normalcy. Started making myself a wig. It took about 2 days. Lots of frustration, lots of trial and error. When it was all done, I took the wig, I ran up to my room, I put it on my bald little head. It just forever changed my life. My heart smiled when I looked at myself in the mirror. I felt like myself again. I was laughing again. I was dancing around my room. It just brought me so much hope in such a difficult time in my life. After I made that first wig, it seemed like every week I was making myself a new wig. I was constructing it myself. I was customizing the color. I have specialized in wigs and hair extensions for several years now, almost a decade. I've also specialized in color for just as long. And so I really take everything that I've learned in my experience, in my career, in my life experience, going through medical hair loss. I really just pour it into my work, and I just want to give back to women who are also suffering from these things. We provide one-of-a-kind human hair wigs that have seamless hairlines, gorgeous color. Each wig is individually colored by a certified master licensed colorist. Each wig is handmade and is just as unique as the person who will be receiving it. I've spent a decade making wigs, and I feel like we've finally created something that has really just been perfected. I'm so excited to have them out into the world and just provide that sense of empowerment, hope, freedom for women to express themselves the way that they want to. Thank you so much for allowing us to grant your hair wishes and make your hair dreams and the hair of your dreams come true.